Today I'm going to be talking about time and place. It's a little exercise that I do to help me deal with both anxiety and depression. So if that's something that interests you, please stick around. So as I mentioned, this is an episode about time and place. It's a little exercise that I do. As I said, helps with depression and with anxiety. The way that it works is that if I'm not in the right time or the right place, then I give myself the ability, I guess, or permission to remove myself from that anxiety or the depression. And I'll give you an example. So I work at a golf course, country club, and because we are a golf course, we have agreements, and I'm in correspondence with people at the PGA and people at the Golf Channel. And a couple times a year, I guess, they are going to send emails to my boss. My boss is going to send them to me, and they're going to ask for our logo or pictures of the golf course, etc., etc. And so my boss gives me a lot of very small things to do. I shouldn't say a lot. He gives me some things to do. And oftentimes I'll forget. I'll completely forget about an email that I'm supposed to send. And so I will be in bed, getting ready to go to bed, and I'll remember all of a sudden I have this thing that I need to do. And at that moment, I have to think about the time. You know, obviously it's usually late at night. And then the place that I'm at. In bed, in my pajamas, laying down, getting ready for bed is not the place to send an email, right? And obviously late at night, not the best time to do it either. So where this comes into effect is I have to consider what is the task that I'm needing to do. For example, if it's the logo that I am the custodian of, then I will oftentimes get out of bed and send the email, even if it is in the middle of the night. So I'll change my place and make the time to send that email, right? If, for instance, it is a picture of the golf course, we have a few holes that are particularly our signature holes, let's say. Well, it needs to be daytime for me to take those pictures. So if I get up out of bed, say it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the evening, I can't go to the golf course and get a good picture of these holes that they're requesting. So I don't have the right time, and I'm definitely not in the right place. So I won't worry about it until I wake up or the sun is up and I can do something about it, right? And so it's important to also understand that you are your happiest in the present moment. And even if that's just breathing and enjoying that breath, you're happiest at your present moment. If you're depressed, then that means that you're physically here, but you're emotionally or mentally in the past. And you're longing for something or yearning for something or hurt from something that happened in the past. If you're anxious with social anxiety or just regular stress, you're oftentimes worried about what's in the future. And so understanding that and understanding that 85% of the things that we worry about never happen, and that things that happened in the past only affect us today if we allow them to, can help you find your right time and your right place, right? And so another thing that it's a little bit of a nuance with me, maybe specifically. My wife is very close with her mother, and I'm also very close with my mother. I would even argue that I may be closer to my mom than my wife is with her mom. But if my wife goes more than a week without seeing her mom, it bothers her in a way that I have trouble understanding. Like, it really bothers her. And obviously she's an extrovert and I'm an introvert, and there are things that we process differently. And the best way that I can explain things, and I had lunch with my mother a couple days ago, so I do see her. The best way that I explain it in this time and place realm, I guess, is that I thoroughly enjoy my mother when we're together and we talk about things that we share. We both enjoy gardening, we both love music, etc., etc. We talk about those things and we talk about the people that we love together. And I don't let my mind wander to other things. When I'm with my mother, she has my undivided attention and we will do those things together. But when I'm away from her, it doesn't manifest itself in me as a missing her, because I feel like I took advantage of my times with her when I was with her. And so when I am away from her, I process it in that I'm thoroughly invested and enjoying, or what have you, with what I am doing right now. And so one of the weaknesses that I have, that I definitely need to work on, and I have actively been working on, is that because I enjoy what is in front of me, I often don't maintain the relationships with people that I care about deeply. And so a perfect example of this is 3 of my best friends in the world are people that I have not seen in years. Now, I think that they understand me and know that that's how I kind of work, because when I do see them, and we do go years without seeing each other sometimes, we kind of just pick up where we were. And one of the things I need to work on is keeping and maintaining those relationships, because these people definitely mean a great deal to me. It's not that they don't. It's really that because I have other things and other people in front of me, that's what I'm focused on. And these people have either busy lives or are living in a place that's not here. And so with technology, there really isn't an excuse not to maintain these relationships. And that's definitely something that I need to work on. But in regards to this time and place, if you can maintain your relationships, which I clearly need to do, it does help in a lot of ways. The main benefit that I have garnered from this is being able to lay down and I just go to sleep. And so with practice, this is another little tip that has dramatically changed my life. And so if there's any questions, put them in the comments below. I hope you found this helpful and hope to be back next Monday with another episode. And I hope you'll join me then. So you have a good day, good week, and I thank you for watching.